Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're taking a look at Stillwater. This is a contract in the Unshakeable Island. For this contract you do need to have a hydrologist and a sideboard so you can haul a hydro monitoring system. So we're going to be using the Action. In addition to that, this contract unlocks when you complete the Complete Analysis Expedition. So, along with the required equipment, I have anchors and jack screws and some extra fuel. So, what we're going to be doing is from the Northwest Outpost, we're going to make our way through the forest here. And we're going to go through this rock pass. This is 75 spare parts if you don't have this opened up. We're going to go over this mountain, down across the dried out river, and right over here we're going to take a look at the pond. And we're going to go across down here. I've got a bridge built right here we're going to go over. And then we're going to install the hydro monitoring system. And then over here we're going to complete another visual inspection. So, that being said, let's begin. I will show you how it's done. So right away from the northwestern outpost, we're just going to head south here and make our way up around the trees and the rocks here. So we're going to make our way right through the forest here. Go right up here, and we're just going to follow this open path here. The only hazards you really got to watch out for is there's a bunch of rocks here. So we're just going to kind of weave in between the rocks as we just kind of follow this path. Now right over here, we want to go up the rock on the left side. And then head on down. And then back to the left. Get right up here and right over the top of this rock. Then head on down. We're going to go around this corner into this little valley here. Got all these broken trees. Just going to cruise right on under these fallen trees. And that's going to take us right to the pond. And we're just going to go right across the middle of this pond here. It's really not too muddy here, and there's plenty of rocks, so you can kind of get some little speed boost traction when you hit the rocky ground. So we're going to get across, and right over here there's a giant fissure in the ground. So we're just going to stay to the left side, go around it. You can see it's pretty nasty here, but you can go up the left side here by the trees, and you can just kind of cruise right on around it. Gonna kind of hug the wall here, right on across, and over here is that rock pass I was talking about. So I've already got this cleared out, so if you don't have this cleared out, 75 spare parts, just clear it out, move on through. And then from there, we're just going to keep following the forest pass. We're going to get right under these fallen trees here. And we're just going to keep following the clearing here. There's a couple more rocks we're going to be going around right here. So we're just going to kind of go right on down through the little canyon here. It's going to get us to a little bit of swampland here. So we're just going to cruise right on through the swampland. It's not super muddy or anything here, but you do got to kind of weave around a little bit because it does have some dips and drops. Just make sure you stay upright going through here. Once we get through that, we have this really nice open area with some brush. So we're just going to kind of cruise right on through here until we get to the trees. And then from here, we're going to head right on up the mountain here. And then make our way down. There are a bunch of rocks on the way down, so just kind of take it nice and easy. I'm just kind of letting the truck roll right now. Not really using any throttle. Just rolling down the hill, nice and easy. And that's going to get us to the dried out lake. Now this area does get really muddy, but you can see there's plenty of high spots here. So we're just going to kind of follow the high spots, because those are going to be drier ground. We're going to get a little bit more traction through those. I'm just going to kind of follow the perimeter here a little bit. Make our way around these rocks. Dude, that's why you gotta be careful. That was a nasty little drop. Alright, so from here we're gonna go right across. You can see it's kind of soupy through here. Yeah, we can grab onto this tree, just kind of pull this across. The reason we cross there is because that is going to give us a good approach out of here when we get down to the end. You just kind of go through that one little rough spot, and then the rest of it is pretty simple. So, right over here, we're going to go right up past these rocks, climb right on up. Go right past the trees here. We're going to head to the right side to go around this big rock. And head right on up the hill. And now we are approaching our mission location. So we're going to head right on down here. Nice and easy. You can see there's a fallen tree branch. You want to kind of go around that. And then this is kind of tippy, so we want to just go kind of just right across it there, nice and even. Gives us a little bit more balance. Go around this tree branch and right on over to the blue square. And we're going to go ahead and scan the pond. Well, there we go. Yep, that's some dirty water. Better stay away from it. Well, I drove right through it, so I think it's fine. Anyway, up here, this is kind of a tricky part here, because we got to kind of squeeze through these trees. So we're just going to go right through the middle here. And just squeeze right on through. And you can see the bridge up ahead by the lake. That is the bridge I mentioned I have previously built on another expedition. We're going to head right on through here. We're going to head to the left around this tree. Kind of nice and easy here because it is kind of at an angle. We're going to go right on up and over the bridge. Let's get over the bridge. We're going to go around the tree. Is that around the tree, not through the tree? Go around the tree. Right on over to our blue square, and we're going to install the hydro monitoring system. And now we got a little ways to go, so I'm going to go ahead and just top off the fuel. That way we're all good to go to get to our final objective. So we're going to climb up and out of here and go right up the hill, right here. Get right across here, kind of just getting a good angle over these hills, because if you try to just go straight across, you're going to be driving at weird angles and probably going to hit a rock and tip over. So just get your angles right going over the hills. And head right through here and around the corner. This is a tricky spot here. We're going to go nice and slow to climb up this angle. And then all the way down here. And we're going to examine the second area of the pond. there you have it. There's not much water here, but wet ground. It'll work. Yep, that's some dirty water. Better stay away from it. Alright, and that's going to complete Stillwater. No additional rewards, just some money. And there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.